Hello everyone. The purpose of this video will be to show you how to connect your GNS3 topology up to the internet. In my previous video, I showed you how to connect your VirtualBox VM into your GNS3 topology using a VirtualBox host-only adapter. The result of that is a VM, Windows XP VM, that is receiving Dhcp from the router, from router 1, and is fully tied in to your GNS3 topology. If you missed that video, please ensure you go back to my blog and watch that to get you up to speed. Now that we have our VM tied in here, using our cloud and our VirtualBox host-only adapter, what we'll want to do is we'll want to create a Microsoft Loopback adapter in your Windows operating system. So in order to bring up a Microsoft Loopback adapter, you'll want to open up a run dialog and type in HDW-Wiz. Once the Add Hardware wizard comes up, you'll want to click Next. You'll want to click Install Manually. You'll want to select Network. I believe it's called Network Adapters. There you are. And you'll want to go to Manufacturer Microsoft, and you'll want to look for Microsoft Loopback Adapter. After you click Next, it will go ahead and install your Loopback adapter. Now, once Microsoft installs this Loopback adapter, you'll want to go in and you'll want to rename it. It'll be called Local Area Connection 2, and the only way you'll be able to distinguish it is by looking at the Loopback adapter here at the bottom. I changed mine to Loopback, and what you'll want to do is you'll want to highlight your Loopback adapter, and you'll want to highlight the adapter that you are currently connected with on your computer, your physical computer, and you'll want to create a bridge. Now, while that's creating, I'll just let you know that I found in certain instances while after the Loopback was created, the computer required a restart in order for it to start working. So if this doesn't work for you, give your computer a restart. I promise all will be well. Once the bridge is created, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go into your GNS3 topology, drag your second cloud here, and configure it. I like to name it Loopback so it's easily identifiable, and drop down, select a Loopback adapter, click Add, and you'll see it come down here. Hit Apply, and there we go. So next thing we'll want to do is we'll want to go into R1, and we'll want to configure the fast Ethernet 0/0 to receive the IP address from DHCP. So we'll go and we'll do a no shut, and give it a second here. Alright, took a little bit of time, but here we go. We got our IP address from DHCP, and this is from the Wi-Fi connection I have on my computer. And now we need to see how our routing table is looking. Oh, excellent. Oftentimes I've seen that you have to add a static route, a static default route. In fact, we'll do that now just for practice. But as you can see, it's in the routing table already. We'll IP route. We'll add the 0 route, and we'll do it to excellent. So now we'll have to configure some PAT, because what we have going on right now is we have our VirtualBox VM, which is here, and our VirtualBox VM is connected up to the internet. As you can see, we'll do a quick packet capture here. So we're capturing the line here. I'll send a ping out to the internet, and you'll see that packet come across the line right here. But hold on, let's stop that here. But you'll see no response found. Now that that packet capture is taking place here on this link, so obviously the virtual box located here can get to the internet, but we won't get back, and that is because the internet, let's call this the ISP, which is my home router here, has no idea about the 10.1.1 network. So when this packet leaves, destined for the internet, it will have this IP address as its source, and when the reply comes back, my router will not know how to get back to the 10.1 network. So for that, we'll have to configure port overload or PAT overload in order to enable the many-to-one connection here. It's basically NAT. So let's configure that. First we need to do is we need to configure a ACL to identify the DHCP clients. So we'll do access list. We'll do a standard access list. We'll call it DHCP clients, and we'll do a permit 10.1.1.0 0.0.255. Next, what we'll do is we'll have to identify the inside and the outside interfaces. So inside will be 0.1, outside will be 0.0. So we'll do interface fast Ethernet 0. We'll start with 0.1. Go IPNAT inside. It might take a while because it's starting all of the behind the scenes stuff required for NAT. And then we'll 0.0, and we'll go IPNAT outside. Next we need to set up the path. So we'll do IPNAT inside source list, and we called it DHCP clients, and we'll go interface interface 0/0 for the PAT. We'll go interface 0/0, and this is the important command here, overload. Basically that's many-to-one, that's port address translation. Without that, nothing will work. So now that we have that PAT enabled, we should be able to go back to our VM, which is here. Should be able to run this ping again, and fingers crossed. Oh, look at that. We'll do a browse. We'll go to, I don't know, let's go to Google. There we go. So we have successfully configured our VM sitting here in this cloud using a host-only adapter, using PAT overload to the internet.